Roy Steele, what a pleasure. Roy, thanks for stopping by.
Well, I'm so glad to, Ray.
Voice of God.
Man, I go back with you to the days when Alvin Dark walked you out to catch me to see if I could pitch a little batting practice.
It was just a couple years ago, right?
That was just probably 16. No, it couldn't be 69 because you weren't here.
Right, right. 73 in my first year.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
All right.
Rajai Davis starts out the bottom of the third with a line drive single. Well, Roy, big day tomorrow. The bobblehead. A's are going to honor you before the game. How does that make you feel?
Can't believe it. Just can't believe it. There's so many people that should have a bobblehead ahead of me, but
I don't know about that.
I'm honored that that they would do this. This is really my family, myself, blowing our minds. You know,
just like
really
you, man.
great.
That's a great bobblehead. A lot of times, you know, you look at them and they say,
it's pretty good.
I am shaking my head a lot.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Got you behind the desk and the microphone.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I like that. When I first saw the picture of it, I thought, oh boy, I'm glad they didn't just build a stand-up.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah,
very good. 1968, huh?
1968.
Wow.
Who could believe it?
Now, you've told the story, but you have to tell it again.
What's that?
Was there one game that Charlie, all of a sudden you weren't working for the A's? What kind of happened? Was it somebody named Joe Pepitone? Or?
Yeah, I wouldn't announce the way he wanted it.
Can you say?
Well, it was. He wanted Joe Pepitone announced as Josephine Pepitone. when
something was wrong.
Hair, you know? It used to be a real circus. He used to call me up on the phone, and I'd have to buffer for the organist and for the balls and strike guy and not tell them what he actually said about it. But he used to call and he'd tell me, you know, one more like these and you're out of here. And I said, I understand that, Mr. Finley. I understand. Like I told him, you know, like he would call me up and ask me to do something, and then I didn't do it. He'd call me back up and say, what's going on? And I said, I just couldn't bring myself to do that, Mr. Finley. And he said, well, next time. You're out of here. I said, that's understood.
It sounds like you heard that a few times.
Yeah,
the next time you're out of here, Roy.
Yeah. A few years go by.
Oh, man.
But it wasn't Charlie making a personal visit. It was a phone call from Chicago, right?
Well, he'd be there in Chicago, which he would always, I mean, he'd be on the phone. Well, you knew that. I mean, they'd be on the phone for the whole game when he's back in Chicago. And then when he was here, he'd get on the phone.
He'd get on the phone sitting in the stands and call the manager and say, pinch hit for this guy.
Right, yeah.
So it sounded like Charlie wanted to call every department during the game.
Well, he did.
Quite so.
He believed he owned it. You know, we talk about, of course, Bob Shepard on the East Coast.
Right.
You know, for so many, I think 51 was his first year. And always talk about players who like to go to New York. Of course, Derek Jeter still has his name announced by Bob Shepard when he's introduced. And, of course, when they come to the West Coast, they always wanted to have the voice of God announced.
Well, you know, I didn't realize how close, and this is not derogatory, but Bob Shepard is almost 100 years old.
Yeah.
He is close to 100 years old. That's just amazing. I mean, he was announcing Mickey Mantle and Yastrzemski and everybody else.
Well, action from Rajai Davis, a stolen base, and he ends up at third on the air.
Well, Ryan Sweeney doing a good job taking the pitch for him as Matt Wieters had a quick release again, but Rajai Davis a big jump on Kevin Millwood, and the ball bounced, and his tourist tried to short hop it, and no way. You got to get in front of the ball and use your body in that case to block the ball, but a good break for the A's, moving Rajai to third. You know, Bob Shepard talked about Chikatoshi Hasegawa was his favorite. Do you have a favorite player, or you just all of them?
I used to say Geronimo Barroa.
Oh, yeah,
that's right.
You know, there were so many, but that one, I mean, some of these names got ahead of me. I can't, like some of the Japanese, and I need to take a course.
Well, Roy, the A's just got, you remember the Ricky run? We always talk about Ricky getting a run and stealing a base. Well, Rajai Davis just singled, stole second, went to third on an E2, and with the infield playing in, Ryan Sweeney hit a ball up the middle. His tourist, because Rajai broke on contact, he was able to score. Yeah. So we call it the Rajai run now.
It's
Ricky
great.
run, the Rajay run.
It's great.
And how about Ricky in spring training working with the base
great?
runners?
Boy, just wait till Coco Chris
That's right.
gets healthy. You know, man, I mean, it's exciting. I'm just so happy that the team has gotten off to the start. That, you know, it's just great.
Well, we're happy that I'm sure the line's going to be very long tomorrow, coming out here to get in line first to get the bobblehead of the voice of God, Roy Steele.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Got to have it. And I know when we drive in tomorrow, we'll be seeing the long lines out. Well, I already have mine. Somebody brought,
Yeah,
already
we
brought
got
one
it.
up. We
Yeah.
already have
Yeah,
one.
we're
So
set.
it's good. Kipe's got his displayed there.
That's great.
Toward right field, Markakis drifts back. He's got it. Side retired. Roy, thanks for joining us.
see you.
It's wonderful to see you.
Good
Good
to
luck
see
tomorrow,
you.
okay?